it would, if we had more of her, you know, if we could all be like her, wouldn't it be a better world?
Well, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Dean Van Sant. I met her in 1978 at a convention in Kansas City. And there was a large room where a lot of employers were interviewing. And that night I called my wife and I said, I don't know much about Otterbein, but I really want to work with this lady. So I wouldn't be here. And you know, certainly she's given me the start of my career and mentored me for 34 years of my career. I still seek her out for advice.
She's just greatly impacted my life tremendously, because I'm here at Otterbein because of Dean Van. So it's just been a great relationship to have a mentor like Dean Van in my life.
Van had such a way of talking with students. If they had a problem or a concern, she was a great listener. She would give her opinion, which might not agree with yours, but she was very strong in her opinions.
And he said to me one day, you know what I heard about you when I came on campus? I said, it could be anything. He said, no, I had people say, you may not always agree with her, but you'll always know where she stands. And I think that's just critical. You don't have to agree all the time, but I think you need to express your opinion.
She is devoted, the utmost devoted individual I've ever seen. Whether it's with a professional organization, or if it's at Otterbein, or if it's being a member of a resident of the city of Westerville, she is devoted.
She was able to step into your world without being intrusive or rude. But you could go in to the office, or she might be out on campus, and you know, just spilled the beans. And she listened, and she got into the situation by having empathy with that student. And being able to do that and not come across as nosy is a great trait, I think.
Hospitality, home always open. Office door always open.
You can talk to her probably on a myriad of topics, or all of them, and she doesn't jump. Very kind.
Everybody needs to feel good about themselves. You know, we can all do a lot more, I think, in praising people and thanking people.
My parents passed away about 15 years, and when we went to clear their house, you know, in some of their prized possession was a note Dean Van wrote to my parents. And I was 30, 40 years old, and she wrote to them to tell them, you know, how much of a professional and they should be really proud of them. I never knew she wrote that note, and it was in their prized possession.
She gave a wonderful talk at my husband's funeral and has been such a continuing source of support to me. Well, since 1949.
I would see her talking with students, and you know, if there was a situation that was escalating, she could calm it down and really help students just really feel like they were important to her, and they were important to her.
The value of a thank you note. She taught me, you write a personal note and you let someone know how important they are. And to this day I have every note that she's written for me. In fact, I have 3 boxes of thank you notes, not all from Dean Van, but the value of other people saying thank you. And keeping those are very meaningful, and she taught me that.
There was nothing about Otterbein that was pretentious. I mean, you could take, you know, I've thought about this several times, you could take 2 students, one who had $1 million and the other who didn't have a dime, and you wouldn't know the difference. And that was very interesting to me.
She's amazing as a woman, and just really cares about people, and knows so much about the university and really loves this place.
I'll meet a student whose parents or grandparents attended Otterbein, and I'll go to Dean Van and I'll say, did you know so-and-so? And she'll know their name, and know who the grandparents were, where they lived on campus. I mean, she just has a phenomenal memory, especially when it comes to students.
It is just a delight to sit and have conversations with her and to have her recall stories of Otterbein. She knows everyone and anyone. I will go to her when we will go on alumni trips, and I'll show her the attendance list. And she'll go down through everyone's name. She'll tell me what affiliation they had with Greeks. She'll tell me what they've done in their lifetime. She'll tell me that she received a Christmas card from them just lately, or a note or a call from them. I mean, she just knows everyone.
Give me 3 words that would describe her to me. What would you say?
Well, she's too big of a personality to have only 3 words. I would give 4, and those would be, she made a difference.